check to make sure before. So if you guys can mute yourselves. Awesome. Okay, so this is a really important call. I'm going to be all ears as well on this one. So he's going to be covering important stuff like coach placement, what you make commissions on, and a bunch of other really important stuff. So go for it.
Okay. I'll start with the basic stuff first. I'm sure most of you know this, but we'll just go over it anyway. What you make commissions on. You make 25% commission on any product you sell, except for the challenge packs. You either get $40, $50, or $60, depending on which one you sell. And you get $20 commission on club memberships. Anybody that purchases a club membership, you get commissions off of that. The tricky part about it is when somebody buys something and has a club membership, instead of getting the 25% that you normally would get, you only get 15%. So yeah, you gain $20 on their club membership, but you lose money when they buy something. So, it's completely up to you how you want to push that, but that's just to be aware of that. If you ever see yourself not making as much money off, let's say, a Shakeology order, it's probably because they had a club membership. So you got like 10% less. Okay. That's pretty much it on the commissions. As for the compensation, there's a lot of discussion about this. There's team bonuses, there's quarterly bonuses, obviously commissions, and club commissions. So I went over those two. Team bonuses are really tricky. Most people don't understand them. It's really not that difficult. You have your right and your left leg, okay? And one leg is your strong leg, one leg is your weak leg, okay? Your strong leg is going to be the leg that has the most volume on it. Your weak leg has the least amount of volume on it every week, okay? So to make a team bonus, and this is only for emeralds, okay? This is only for emeralds and above. To make a team bonus, you have to have 200 team volume on your strong leg and 100 on your weak leg. That is $14. That is for an emerald, okay? So 200 volume on your strong leg, 100 on your weak leg. That is $14 for an emerald. And you can cycle as many times as you have volume on each leg. So 400 on one leg and 200 on the other leg is $28. See what I'm saying? So every time you double your amount, you double your cycle for that week. And that's every week, okay? When you're a diamond, this is very important. When you're a diamond, it goes up to $18. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it really makes a huge difference when you're cycling a lot of volume. Nikki just saw this the other day with her volume. It basically tripled her
paycheck
for the week just off that $4 raise. So that makes a huge difference, okay? So that's how the team bonuses work. And that is why this is such a team business, because all of your success is my success. So all the volume you guys are placing underneath me, I'm getting team volume from, team bonuses from, okay? And the same goes for your downline. Anybody that's below you that you see in your downline, in your genealogy, any volume they put on your strong leg or your weak leg, you're going to make bonuses on, even if it's not a coach that you signed, okay? So like Bettina is Nikki's coach, okay? But I make, but I make volume off of her too. I make bonuses off of her too. See what I'm saying? So that's how it grows. You're not doing this alone. Your coaches are helping you as well, and your coaches' coaches are helping you. It's just a constant flow that never ends, okay?
That's your sustainable income.
Yes. The commissions is not how you get rich, okay? The commissions is just what gets you started, and it's basically like a fun something to shoot for every week, so a fun bonus, okay? It's the team volume and the team bonuses is where you get rich in the business, okay? As your downline grows and gets bigger and bigger and bigger, your money is going to consistently go up. And that money is sustainable and usually never drops. And if it drops, it's so small. So it's not like commissions where, oh my God, one week I made $300 in commissions and the next week I made 20. It's not like that. You want to build stability in your business with the team volume and the team bonuses. That's why it's so important not to stress about signing coaches and losing commissions, because if you get good coaches that will actively pursue the business, your income is going to go up, okay? And the quarterly bonuses, that's the other way to make money. That doesn't happen until you're a 2-star, okay? Once you're a 2-star, every quarter, so every 3 months, you make $1,000. They just give you $1,000 as a bonus for being a 2-star, okay? You have to hold that rank to keep getting those bonuses. So if you drop out of that rank right before the bonus time is, they take that, you don't get it. So that is important. Once you get to 5-star, that goes up to $3,000, okay? And then it's either 8 or 10-star, it goes up to $6,000. So every 3 or so rank, you get these quarterly bonuses that are just added on to your team volume and your commissions. That's where the big money starts to come in. Ever since I've hit 2-star, things have really opened up for me. So you definitely want to shoot for getting to 2-star.
Well, not yet, because we're still qualifying.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Next week is the quarterly end. So next week I should be getting $1,000 quarterly bonus just handed to me. It's pretty cool stuff. Okay, and then obviously if you have a challenge winner, like I had Justin Wells, you can win money from that. Okay? So does anybody have any questions on the compensation, on that part of it? No? Okay.
Just congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to cover how to stay active. Another basic thing, okay? Obviously, you just need 50 PV to stay active, okay? That is either a sale from a customer, so you can stay active by selling basically $60 worth of stuff every month, or having your own order. And obviously, most of us have a Shakeology order, and that keeps us active, okay? For the people that don't have a Shakeology order, that is fine until you hit Emerald, okay? Once you hit Emerald, you have to have 90 personal volume to take advantage of team bonuses, to take advantage of the free leads, and to take advantage of the Shakeology leads. So if you're hitting Success Club and you don't have your 90 PV minimum order, you don't get team bonuses, you don't get the free leads, and you don't get the Shakeology customers. So that is why, honestly, if you're going to be a coach, it's pointless not to have your Shakeology order. I mean, I can see it if you can't afford it, but once you hit Emerald, to take advantage of it, you have to have that 90 minimum order. Okay.
And you should be proof of your product anyway.
And yeah, I mean, if you don't want to drink the Shakeology, if you can't drink it for some reason, give it out as samples. But honestly, you should be a proof of the product anyway. Okay. Let's see. So to be an Emerald coach, obviously you need a coach on your left leg and a coach on your right leg. That's it. Then, like I said, to take advantage of everything, you need a minimum order and you need a club membership. Okay. To be a diamond, you need 4 coaches on each side and 2 emeralds on each side. So it's not what? Or 1 emerald on each side. Sorry. 4 coaches on each side, 1 emerald on each side. Okay. Can't be 2 emeralds on one side. It's got to be on each side. They make it difficult. Okay. Same thing with 2-star. To be a 2-star, doesn't matter how many diamonds you have underneath you, you have to have 1 on each leg. And that requires 10 coaches. Okay. I'm not going to get too far into that because that's not very important. As for where to place people for rank, let's see, where am I at, baby? How to set preferred placement properly. Do you guys all know how to set preferred placement? Yes, obviously. No? No? Okay. Let me show you how to do it real quick. This will be good for people that watch the recording anyway. Okay. You guys see my screen, yeah?
Working on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you go in your online office, My Business tab right here, My Preferred Placement. Okay, so this is one way you can set your preferred placement. You never want to leave it on automatic placement because that will end up messing up. You'll end up having to email coach relations to get coaches changed around. You don't want to deal with that. Always, always, always set your preferred placement before you sign a coach, not after. Always plan ahead. So if you just signed a coach, let's say, and you were looking forward to the future, the next coach after the coach you just signed, you want to plan for it right away. You don't want to put it off because then you forget and then it gets put on the wrong leg. Okay, so you want to click set preferred placement, not automatic, and then you either choose right or left. Never choose first leg available, weak outside leg, weak leg first available, none of that. Right leg or left leg. That way it's getting placed on the outside of each leg, which is very important too, and you're dictating which leg it's going under. You're not letting the computer do it because the computer is not very smart. Okay? Really easy. Yeah, we all know Beachbody's websites are a pain in the butt, right? There's one other way to do it. I'll show you real quick, but it's a lot more difficult. You go to graphical genealogy, and you see all these little people. Let's say I wanted to go place someone on my right leg. You click go to bottom right. Okay, and you want to put them right there on the outside leg, never on the inside. If you put people on the inside, it messes them up and it messes you up. You always want to make sure it's on the outside leg. So you can actually click this, and it will highlight red, and then you can click save. But I prefer doing it the other way. So I wouldn't do it this way. Okay. So that is how you do your preferred placement.
You already covered rank purposes.
Let's see. Okay, so now I know a lot of you have signed your spouse, and there's good reason for it. I know it really sucks paying for 2 orders and doing that at first, but if you're dead serious about the business, eventually it is going to pay you massive dividends, okay? You always want to place your spouse on your weak leg, okay? That is what we call your control leg. The reason why we call it a control leg is because you control whether they quit or not. So you lock down one of your legs as an emerald right away and never have to worry about that person quitting and you losing your rank because you have full control over it. So that's why we call it a control coach, okay?
So would that be your right leg?
It would depend on it'd be your weak leg. So it would be dependent on what side your personally sponsored coach put you on. So if Michelle, let's say, put you on her left leg, your right leg is your weak leg. Your left leg is your strong leg. If she put you on your right leg, on her right leg, the right leg is your strong leg, left leg is your weak leg. Does that make sense? You'll have to ask your personally sponsored coach which leg she placed you under her and do the opposite for your spouse. Does that make sense?
Okay. So I'm hoping to get an order this week, and she's slowly thinking about doing the discount coach.
Mm-hmm.
And then I haven't done my spouse yet. I was kind of waiting to get the one, to then do the 2, and then be an emerald.
Yep.
So I would need to put her on my strong side.
Yep.
And then sign my husband up after that.
Yes. Or you can sign him up before, just put him on the weak leg. So it's just as long as your husband's on your weak leg, that's all that matters.
Okay.
And make sure, like I said, you set your preferred placement ahead of time. Yeah, that way you get emerald. You have to make sure they're on opposite.
Because I think my preferred placement is set right now where whoever I sign first is going to go on my weak leg. So I want to switch that if I sign her first.
Yes, switch that. Ask Michelle which leg is your strong leg, and switch it to either, whether it's right or left, switch it to that. Right or left, whichever one's your strong leg. Make sense?
Sherry, you're on my right.
Okay, so your new coach then needs to go on your right, and your husband needs to go on your left. Okay?
Okay, because there's other coaches under me already on my left side.
Don't worry about those. Those aren't, I mean, if you didn't sign them, they're not yours. They don't count on your rank. They don't, that's people,
right.
That's people that Michelle are placing under you that eventually you'll make team bonuses from.
But I thought that was my strong leg.
That is your strong leg.
Okay. And so that's my left side then.
Oh, okay.
I'm confused now. Michelle will help you.
Yeah. It depends.
Now I'm confused.
Whichever leg Michelle placed you under her is your strong leg. So
if you're on Michelle's right, then your strong leg is your right.
yes.
Okay, well, there's nothing on my right, and there's a whole bunch of stuff on my left.
That is really strange. I wonder if Michelle's got it wrong. Do you have it wrong, Michelle?
No, I just looked at it.
Maybe I don't know my right from my left.
That's a chance, too. Or maybe somebody screwed up. Placed somebody on the inside leg, which totally screws things up.
Hey, I'm an accountant. I don't do left and right.
Yeah. So just regardless of what you see, your strong leg, Michelle's going to be a rock star. She's going to be in it for the long haul. So
that's right.
Make sure you put it on your guys' strong leg. Okay?
Okay.
And husband on the weak leg, regardless of what you see. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so the reason why this will pay big dividends in the future is doesn't matter whether your husband is going to work the business, okay? Nikki didn't work the business right away. You start, as soon as you build your way up to diamond, okay, or you build your way up to getting close to diamond, I should say, you can make your husband emerald with your coaches. So you start signing coaches under him, okay? So you have one emerald on your weak leg already, and then all you need is one more emerald on your other leg to get to diamond. Does that make sense? It's like a shortcut. So you cheated to get to emerald, now you're cheating again to get to diamond. See what I'm saying? Makes it way easier. Okay? But where it's really going to pay off is once you get to diamond and your husband is on that weak leg, right? Your weak leg means you're not getting any upline help. So you're not getting a bunch of coaches, so you're not getting a lot of volume on that side, so you're not cycling a ton, right? You want to, for instance, my left leg at one point would get 20,000 volume on one side, and my right leg would get 2,000. Well, that's stupid. I'm not I could be making quadruple the amount of money if my right leg would keep up. Okay. So what I did was I started helping my weak leg by placing more coaches under her, which then again got her fired up. She started placing coaches under her too, which is building up your weak leg volume, which is starting to keep up with your strong leg volume, which makes you make more money, because you're cycling so many more times per week. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
This is really hard to explain. Okay, so that is a great way to maximize your money once you're a diamond. Then you get your spouse to diamond, let's say, and then you're basically doubling your money because a diamond gets a matching bonus of 18% of the whole company. I bet you most people don't know that. When you hit diamond, you get a matching bonus of whatever you make, and it's 18% of what the company makes. So we get these little bonuses here and there. It's like $40 here and there. Well, you're doubling your money because she's getting the matching bonus, you're getting the matching bonus, plus you guys are both cycling on the same exact money twice, okay? So she's cycling on all the coaches under her, and then you're cycling from all the coaches under her and her. Does that make sense? So you're like, in a way, you're tripling your cycle bonuses just off 2 accounts. I know this is really confusing and I'm having a hard time explaining it, but I mean, you guys cycle off the same money. You guys are making money off the same money twice or 3 times. And then when you get to 2-star, you know, keep track of all this, everyone. When you get to 2-star, you get a second business center. Okay, so basically what that is another me. I get to sign myself underneath myself. I get to put another Corrie on my weak leg. Okay, which is awesome.
Awesome for me.
Okay, so then the strategy is you sign your second business center on your spouse's weak leg, and it's the same flow all over again. Just like I put her on my weak leg, I'm putting myself on her weak leg. So you build up the weak leg, then you're quadrupling your money.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it adds up so fast.
Well,
Ever since I got the
7.
second business center, it's like, holy crap. Okay. And that's the strategy. Most people don't know that. I only know this because I got mentored by one of the founding coaches. And this was his strategy that he doesn't tell very many people, but weak leg, and then me again on her weak leg, and then it blows up. Okay, you're basically quadrupling your money. If I get that to diamond, that flows up to my first business center and makes me a 4-star diamond, let's say. So it helped my rank on the second business center is going to up my rank in the first business center. If I get that to 2-star, let's say, then I'm making $1,000 quarterly bonus from my first business center, making $1,000 quarterly bonus from my second business center. If she gets to 2-star, $1,000 quarterly bonus from basically your third business center. So there is a huge advantage to having your spouse signed up, and you'd want them at the top of your downline. Do not cancel their account. Do not wait. If you're going to do it and you're serious about the business, make sure they're at the top of the leg, because the higher they are up on the leg, the more money they're going to make. Okay? Any questions about that?
Okay, so they need to go on the weak side.
Yes, spouse go on the weak side.
Okay.
Okay. Let me figure out where I am now. Okay. There's a few examples of I want to talk about why rank placement outweighs your team cycle bonuses right away. I noticed a few of my downline coaches that were emeralds that went to diamond started trying to take advantage of team cycle bonuses instead of taking the time to make sure that their rank was stable, and started placing a ton of coaches on the leg that didn't have enough coaches to stay active, if that makes sense. So basically one of their coaches dropped out and they went from diamond back to emerald, okay, where they should have been strategically placing coaches on both sides to stabilize their diamond rank, okay. I asked her, I'm not going to mention names, I asked her why she did that, and she said she wanted to take advantage of the cycle bonuses because she had so many people on her strong leg, okay. You don't want to worry about the cycle bonuses until you're a stable diamond, not a 4-coach on each side diamond, because one coach drops out, you lose your rank, okay. You want to make sure you are a stable diamond before you start worrying about the cycle bonuses. And the reason why is you lose rank, all of a sudden you're cycling on $14 instead of $18, and you're losing a ton of money that way, okay? Make sure your rank is stable before you stress about cycle bonuses, okay?
That's the big picture.
Yes, because 18, I'm telling you, the $4, I know it sounds stupid, but it makes a giant difference.
Hundreds.
Okay. Placement before diamond rollover. Oh, and your strong leg volume rolls over. You get to keep that forever. Okay? So just because you're not cycling each week, that leftover volume stays there like a bank account. It's just a ton of money sitting in that leg waiting for you to cycle it. So it's just going to sit there until your weak leg catches up with it. Does that make sense? So if, like I said, I had 20,000 on my strong leg, 2,000 on my weak leg, let's just say I cycled 10 times, but I could have cycled 20 times. That extra 10 times is sitting there waiting for me. Does that make sense?
That's confusing.
Okay. Okay. So remember how I said 200 volume on one side and 100 volume on the other is one cycle? Remember? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just say I had 400 on one side and 100 on the other side. That's still only one cycle. Okay? That extra 200 doesn't go to waste. It sits there on that side waiting for your weak leg to catch up to it. So you're not going to lose that money. That money sits there like a bank account. Once your weak leg catches up and is able to cycle that 200, like I said, you get that money. So, I mean, it could be 2 years down the road, and now you're cycling money that you had a year ago. Make sense?
Okay.
It's hard.
It's confusing, but once your volume,
Basically,
once you get there, you'll see it.
yeah, I mean, basically, it's all rollover. So whatever volume you don't use stays there as a little bank account until you cycle it. Your weak leg's not going to catch up to it until you build it. I probably have 70 or 80,000 volume on my left leg just waiting for me to cycle, which means waiting for my right leg or my weak leg to catch up to get enough volume to cycle it, because I have to get 100 every time to cycle, right? Well, I didn't have enough hundreds to cycle all that. So as I get bigger, as I grow my weak leg, that money just sits there waiting for you. It's like a little bank account. Again, it's stuff you don't have to worry about until you're down the road, but I just want you to know that most people have a huge bank account, like a savings account, on their strong leg and don't even know it.
Well, yeah. Like you guys, because you guys are down so far in our team, like they'll have a lot coming up.
Yes. This is a very confusing subject. Team well works, yep. Okay. So I kind of went over how your downline how my downline affects me. Your success is my success. Whatever you do in a positive manner benefits me. And same with your downline, okay? If you commit to the business, you have to remember that your upline in a way is counting on you, and that's why they put so much time into helping you, okay? So for instance, Nikki knows if she loses her rank, I lose my rank, which means I lose my $1,000 quarterly bonus, okay? How do I put this? You get where I'm going with it?
Yeah. So it's more than that. So yes, that's me. So I can't lose rank because that'll make Corrie lose rank. But then Bettina, she's one of my coaches, so she's an Emerald coach. So if she loses rank, then I lose my rank. So then she has Margot under her. So see how Margot has to keep her account active because she's one of the active coaches that's on Bettina's other leg as her husband that's making Bettina Emerald. So do you see how it's all of us? We're a whole huge team. So
Yep.
It goes all the way down. I'm like drawing a picture all the way down on Bettina. Bettina's personally sponsored coach directly affects Corrie's rank. Does that make sense? Which she has, nothing to do with him because she's Bettina's personally sponsored coach. And really, she's not really anything to do with me because she's not my personally sponsored coach, but she does. She has everything to do with our whole team because, however, I don't know exactly how the legs work, but just say Michelle was on that side, that affects her too because she's up there somewhere.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
Basically, your upline is counting on you once you get them to your rank, and eventually you're going to be counting on somebody else. So just remember that. Like, I'm not trying to sound like, I'm forcing you guys to hold a rank or anything like that. But remember, every single thing you do, if you just quit, if just one day you just stop doing what you're doing, you are affecting basically everyone above you. So you could be making the difference in, let's say, me retiring from my job because I can't work anymore because my hands are screwed up, or not. Does that make sense? Always keep in mind when you commit and you start building a business, if you just back off, quit, you're affecting so many more people than you realize. So there's got to be a lot of unselfishness in this business. You know what I'm saying?
No pressure.
No pressure.
I mean, but that's why I try to work with everybody, not just my people. I work with everybody's people because I want this to be a team thing. I want everybody to, band together and do it for each other, not do it just for you. Do it for the person beside you, above you, below you. You got to do it for everyone. You know what I mean? It makes a huge difference. You could be the person that changes the person above you's life. Does that make sense?
And it's so much more than that too, because you can think about it like you can dial it all the way down, take it down from retirement and all of that to just the paycheck. So Bettina's success is absolutely my success. If she has a great month, if she hits SC10, absolutely, I get all of that team bonus. I cycle off of whichever she's doing.
Yep.
So if you want to look at it like that, so that's a good way to look at it.
She could potentially make her a couple $100 extra in 1 week
without even really knowing it. I mean,
or if she did nothing, she gets nothing. So I mean, you see what I'm saying?
But we're just helping you guys understand how it's a team.
Yes. I mean, if you commit to being a discount coach, us uplines obviously
we know
that.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
So it's totally fine. And with that, we all of us as leaders are here for each and every one of you.
Yes.
So if you need to reach out, like he is obviously a brainiac, amazing man when it comes to leg placement and team volume and cycle bonuses. And
I understand it, but most people don't.
He's like, do you want to cover some of this? And I'm like, oh, I think you should. You're the expert. So just like in that way, if you need to reach out, I mean, we're always here for you. Oh.
And remember, when you start signing coaches too, those coaches are your responsibility. It's no longer about you. You have people that are looking up to you for guidance and support. And most coaches, when they first start off, have no clue where to go, what to do. Most people aren't self-motivated. They need you to literally tell them what to do.
Pat them on the bottom.
So remember that too. When you sign somebody, it's no longer about you. You are someone's leader. You are someone that someone is looking up to.
Well, and they trust you because that's why they took the leap with you.
Yes. It shouldn't be, obviously I want to help everybody, but it shouldn't be my responsibility to help Michelle's coaches. Obviously I'm going to, but Michelle needs to handle her business, and then if she needs help, I handle it too. Does that make sense? I'm sure you could add to this, Michelle, because I know this is one of the things you wanted to cover.
He's pointing the pen at you, but you can't.
He's pointing the pen at me. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what we're going to go over Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay.
With the big picture kind of thing. Yeah.
So. Okay.
Are there any questions about team volume and leg placement?
And I'm sorry if I didn't make sense. It's just really hard to, without having videos and like little things to show you, it's hard.
I have another observation.
Sure.
Whenever, I'm sorry, my volume's down. Like I signed my husband up whenever I became Emerald. Mm-hmm. And when I got another coach, he insisted that I take him off. I should have just let him go inactive.
Yes.
I canceled him.
Yep.
I should have let him go inactive. That way I could bring him back up if I needed to.
Exactly. And that's another strategy that I should have mentioned. If you get two coaches where you're Emerald, okay, and you don't want to keep your spouse active, do not cancel their account because you want them at the top. You signing them up a year later somewhere in the middle is only going to
That was my mistake. I should have not canceled him. I should have let him go inactive so he's not paying every month. But I could bring him back up if I had to.
Yeah.
That's what that wasn't his mistake. That was mine.
Yeah, Greg Armfield actually did that with his wife, Amanda. He didn't know. Canceled her account. was all about it, and then later on down the road figured out how to be $1,000 or $100,000 earner, and was like, oh my God, and put her back in. But I mean,
There's
they could
nothing
be.
you can do about that.
They make $150,000 a year. They could be making $200,000 a year just off that mistake. That's how much it grows and how much it could affect you down the road.
The good thing, Amy, is you're still
You're still
early
new.
enough on that if you can, I would sign him back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't. I have to wait till like January to do that.
For you, your sake, you mean?
For my husband, because you have 6 months, don't you? That you can't sign him. He can't
You
sign
can
back.
sign up under your
Same.
upline anytime now.
Anytime.
Oh,
As long as it's the same upline, you
Yeah.
can sign them up today.
oh, they changed that. I
They
didn't know
changed
that.
it. Yep.
Oh, I thought it had to be 6 months.
Nope, you're
Oh.
good.
So the good thing is you caught it early. Oh, that's good. But that's great. That's a good add-on because a lot of people I would think to do that.
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
Okay, any other questions?
I'm good.
Okay, since she's talking about inactive, as you know today, I have till Thursday,
Yes.
funny, and I'm going to go inactive
Yes.
until my Shakeology ships, right?
Or if you get a sale.
Keeping my fingers crossed.
So as long as you're not an Emerald yet, you ain't got to worry about the minimum order. As long as you get a sale or your order goes through, you'll go back up.
Okay. So,
Okay.
And it doesn't hurt anything right now.
It potentially could hurt Michelle if she needed you to hold rank, but I don't think she needs you to hold rank this in 1 week, right? No. That's where I was saying whatever happens to you affects your upline. So
that's good that you caught that, actually. That's great. That
Yeah,
you're paying
because-
attention to that. That's
because if
awesome.
Michelle needed you to hold, let's say, 2-star like me, and next week she could be getting $1,000 quarterly bonus, and she dropped, she loses out on that money. So it is good to let your upline know just in case.
That's
You know,
okay.
because your upline, I've had to do it before. I've actually given somebody $50 to spend to keep my rank, so I didn't lose out on a bonus. Does that make
So
sense?
is she good then until the first?
I'm fine because I have 2 controls.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
Until she's diamond, she's good.
Okay. That really freaked me out. That really worried me because I knew I was not just affecting me. And I was like, okay, somebody tell me what to do.
Yeah.
That's really awesome, Sherry, that you're aware of that.
And I was going to say, we appreciate
amazing.
that very much because that, I'm telling you, I mean, it could make or break somebody for a month or who knows, you know what I mean?
Well, and sometimes people don't even know, like, like, say you moved your Shakeology back a week or something.
That could put you
That
inactive
could
for a
put
week.
you inactive, and some people don't even know that will do that.
Because I was going to place an order today if I had to.
Yep.
You should be able
Just to keep everything okay. But if she says I'm good, then I'm
you're
going to let
good.
it be.
Yeah.
You're fine. Just make those cells, and you're good.
Just
No pressure.
You love the unselfishness now. That's
Yeah.
good that you're looking out for your
Good
upline.
looking out. Any other questions, comments?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, sorry it was confusing.
If you have questions,
no, it makes more sense now.
I'll post a few videos about team cycles so you can kind of see what I'm trying to tell you.
You're really good at explaining it, actually.
It's really hard to explain.
I'm just now getting it, and I'm married to him, and I'm a diamond. And I've attended many Beachbody events. That's all we talk about is placement and team volume and
Well, I'm a little slow, but I have been doing some training because I've been watching what's going on.
yeah, that's good.
All right. If you have any questions anytime, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And thank you for showing up, Raquel.
He's pointing at you.
Okay.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye, everyone.